Hi beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, the comments, and for subscribing. In this video I will be updating you on I Do Zoya series. Yes, we are in a new generation where we will see Zoya's children and Tanveer's children, but guess what? In this video Zoya and Tanveer's children clashed. In case if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Let's go! After 20 years in the state of Punjab, Dilshad is shown to be dealing with Lekha Singh, a vegetable vendor. When Dilshad warns him about someone, he seems very scared. Dilshad asks him to hurry up, as Sanam has already reached the Darbar and wants them separately. Sanam is so particular about cleanliness and hygiene. Dilshad says that she got it in inheritance, as she goes into memories of Assad always being picky about hygiene. Dilshad laments that 20 years without them have been like ages and has raised Najma and his daughter and never realized that she became a grandmother and didn't even realize it, and that she remembers that too much with each passing second, and Sanam is just like him. Sanam is revealed to be a look-alike of Zoya, breaking into poetry just like her mother. Ahil is with his latest crush in the car when he is disgusted with the taste of the food, which has pudina with it. He begins to get flirtatious with her, even after having forgotten her name, and then goes on to teach her the act of lip reading by getting seductive and intimate with her. She begins to ask him if he would marry her actually. He gets tensed. Ahil says that one fact about dating him is that she should never ever use the word marriage. She is upset why he says he can take her back where he picked her from if she doesn't like it. Ahil takes his car in the back gear and accidentally squashes over the vegetables of a roadside vendor. Ahil tells the vendor that he shouldn't have kept the vegetable on the road, as they are meant for movement. Sanam confronts him, saying that he could have watched his car too while driving and been a little more careful, so that he wouldn't have run such a huge loss. Ahil asks the vendor how much was his loss, and is told that the veggies that got spoiled costed him 500. Ahil throws a 1,000 note at him, saying that he can keep 500 and give the rest to this girl for her courage, as that's the first person who has ever dared and stood up to him and talked to him like that. Sanam is shocked. Dilshad and Haya find Sanam tensed. They ask why is she so tensed and rude today. Sanam narrates the incident today at the vegetable market to Dilshad and Haya. She is highly frustrated. Sanam asks Dilshad how can a person be so bad and keeps ranting about it. Dilshad asks her to have sympathy for such callous people. Sanam says that she would get angry. Dilshad asks her how does she know this to form such a huge opinion about him. Sanam says that she just knows and hates him to the core. While Sanam is gripping about the lack of pudina, Anwar comes in with lots of frills to decorate the Darbar for the wedding. Sanam gets shy and says that they should have done it themselves. Anwar says it's the same thing. He asks her to get back to work as it's her peak business time. He begins to decorate while she gazes at him romantically. The customers compliment on the decoration while Anwar asks if she's happy. And she says that she's very happy as this means everything to her. He leaves, asking her to continue work. Just then, Ahiu orders for a bottle of mineral water, surprises Sanam and gets her angry as she remembers her past encounters with him. He reclines on the sofa while she stands stunned. She goes to give him water in the glass when he says that the glass is dirty and she should get another one. She's angry, but she complies. When she keeps the glass, Ahiu asks her to give proper service and give water in the glass. She resignedly complies. He doesn't drink from the glass still and drinks from the bottle. Sanam asks if he would have anything else. He asks if there is anything edible. She asks him to gaze at the menu. He asks her to get the best dish so that he can see if it's good for him to eat. She gets food and he stares at it and asks what is it. She tells that it's chole, but he reprimands it, saying it's too oily and he doesn't eat like this. She says that they are made like this. He casually throws off the food and she is about to get back at him when the servant stops her. She asks him to get lost from her restaurant and he asks what if he begins to tease her. Sanam warns Ahil, saying that he should behave and get out of her daba or else. Ahil takes the challenge and takes her hand, asks her what will she do. Sanam slaps him tight on his face. He leaves off her hand with a jerk and brings her closer to him, scaring her. He says that he would give a suitable answer of her slap on his face by giving her his answer on the lips. As he begins to get closer to her and draws her closer too, she gets terribly scared and disgusted, while Ahil shamelessly brings his lips closer to hers. Just then, the servant hits Ahil in the leg and he falls on the ground. She taunts him not to even think of trying it, addressing him as a beggar. He turns around in fury and leaves while she watches, still tensed. In the night, Sanam closes off her restaurant. She is oblivious that Ahil is spraying petrol all over it. When she does, she is shocked to find him with a matchstick and he sets fire in front of her eyes and burned down the entire restaurant. She is shocked beyond belief. As she sees her restaurant, her life being burned down right in front of her, she tries to get to the daba, but he drags her away and pinned her on his car and gets closer to her, taunting her that he can do anything to her right now. Moreover, there is nobody there. It was only Sanam and Ahil. She is scared and closes her eyes as he sets his mouth too close to hers and then insults her, saying that he doesn't take what's beneath him. He gets up again while she regains her composure and she is shocked. He eyes the daba with venomous rage while she stands stunned. He throws at her a pile of money, asking her to buy another restaurant for herself. She isn't able to digest it. She burns his car in a similar fashion and he turns around shocked, and then, to add insult to it, she throws the pile of money that he threw at her, asking him to buy another car. She also gives him 500, saying similarly that no one has talked and behaved such way with her ever. She leaves in a fury while he stands shocked. He is surprised at her ego and says that he likes it and that he would love to break it one day. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.